So guys, key trade today is July 15th. Happy Tuesday. Again, Monday we ended up winning, going 2 for 2, me and Caesar. But again, I was on vacation, so this is the first day back and we're filming our video. So I ended up going 2 for 3, took one loss. Then we took a win on live that ate that loss up. And then I called out a trade that also won. And then another trade that I also won, but it was a call out, but no one took it, so I don't count it. Testimonials here. Here's my profit for the day. As you can see, live account balance, or my fault, live account numbers, profit, and then Dom ended up catching the call out here. And then we also have, call out, took the dub, my personal profit, and then Gabe didn't post his profit, but he made money as well. Pre-market plan was simple. I said bullish CPI. We have not much structure. I'd say I'd like to see data high to data low play, right? If we clear shift, get the short sellers, I want to see us. And then I'd like to see us fill the equal lows into the 1 hour and then the 4 hour below. And I said if we find respect of the higher time frame fair value up, I want to look for a bullish continuation. Right? So this is the play we got, the bullish continuation. There was the short model there. And I just hesitated a bit on that short, but it ended up playing out. I was just super bullish today, which is okay. So obviously structure for the day, new all-time high, right? Did not get met. 1 hour, I was looking at equal lows here with this. This was my first target. And then the 4 hour fair value up resting below it was just placed right here. So that was our short price targets, right? Coming into the market open, we had a nice 5-minute inverse model with SMT there. Could have been a great grab in my opinion here at the 5-minute inverse, but I just did not like the way we set up. Right, in my opinion, I did take a personal short on this, but in my opinion, I just did not like the way we set up. Right, coming on to the 1 minute, we end up seeing that aggressive inverse, right? In my opinion, when we break this internal low, we should go straight to data low and hunt data low, but we end up coming back to that inverse very aggressively. So this buying candle here, if we did tick up slowly to this level, I would have got short, but this buying was super aggressive, so I just stayed off this trade because I was not really wanting to risk it after respecting the 15, find this clear buying, knowing that we are bullish, right? Again, this could have been a great setup and a great R, but it's okay if we miss out on a trade, right? So coming into our loss, we swept out these lows. We end up hitting the 1 hour fair value gap, which let me mark that out. We end up hitting that 1 hour fair value gap and then finding that buying. For me, what was the reason I entered was that SMT. Right, we had a small SMT here, and we end up inversing a 2-minute bearish gap here. So once we inversed and came down, I did not like the selling pressure down once again. But once I saw us hold an SMT and reclaim with buying, I got along here at 63. And then my stop loss was just resting at 40s. And then we got chopped up, sucks to suck, 23-point loss, right? And it's okay. What did we do? I knew this. We would likely get a re-entry, right? So what did we do? We re-swept into the 1 hour, respected it, and then I called for the 1 minute fair value of longs here. Stop loss being placed at this wick lot 32s. And we only got 34 points here. We had a 18-point risk to make 34 points. And why did I target conservatively? Because we were choppy, right? We were very choppy, so I targeted conservatively. Usually I would go break even at these 5-minute minor highs and then look for the full delivery higher. But because we were choppy and not delivering, as I wanted to see us deliver off this SMT here, we ended up playing a scale break even at 34s, and the rest got out at break even, which is totally fine. 23-point loss, 34-point win, and then the pre-market, we had a nice dub called out by Caesar. Right, he's saying he loves the test of this 1 minute, and then we got that delivery to the new. He was looking for the new all-time high, ended up giving it all the calls. He ended up catching 36 points there. So that was a pre-market win. Then I lost on live, took a win, and then I had a call-out win. Right here, I said here, tap of the 4 hour. I said if we see a shift in the inverse long, that is your re-entry. Right, that is your re-entry. And I said the 5-minute, I called this on live, so it was not booked in the chat, but the 5-minute inverse short down to the 4 hour ended up playing out, which was simple. When we found that buying here, let me clear some of this junk out. When we found that buying here, we left a 5-minute bullish that we respected, right? And you guys know, I love my respected inverses. So that one would have played a nice inverse close, short entry here, and that one would have played a very nice trade. Stop loss would have been placed at this wick high, and that would have been a nice play down to that 4 hour. And then we did what? We hit the 4 hour, and then I said could have been another one there. We won, right? I said it 5-minute inverse for short down, hit, right? Tap of the 4 hour. If we see the shift, we see the inverse, there's your long re-entry, right? So we got that re-sweep, and then could have played, likely for me, I would play this bullish entry. Wouldn't have mattered because you would have got an inverse here, and you would have been able to target these minor highs here, which I would have done. Why? Because, in my opinion, if we wanted a new all-time high, that sucker should have delivered in our first setup here. So now we're not playing for the new all-time high. Yes, we can leave runners because the risk to reward is great, but in my opinion, these minor equal highs would have been TP if I was in this trade, but I already made 800 bucks that day. But you have to understand conditions, right? We're choppy, we're slow, right? We got in here and it was a nice, huge push to our TP. We should have saw expansion to a new high. The fact that we come down and re-sweep again shows that we are what? Not efficient. So when we are not efficient, we do not look for efficient shoot to the full TP. Minor scales here. And then Dom ended up catching that exact trade. And he caught himself 30 points here. He took that exact entry too here at 29. It's pretty nice. And then he caught 30 points, 1 mini on the Express account. Beautiful stuff. And then I did not trade PM. I was tired. Looking at PM here, we might have got longs, but there wasn't really much to look at. And a day sell-off would have been the best. Look for the shorts, somewhere around here. But overall, we crushed it. We took our loss. And what did we do? I knew we were going to re-sweep, but it doesn't mean I'm going to force short. I stayed disciplined. I wait for my next quality opportunity. I knew if it wanted long, we would get re-entry to these equal highs at a 5-minute. We got that long re-entry, and we won. Called out another trade, it won. Called out another trade, it won. Right? That's the key with losses, is do not get frustrated. Do not try to get back in. Discipline, wait for the next quality opportunity, and you will get paid. And everyone won, and everyone's green. But that's going to be it for July 15th. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you want to join the Discord, we have a link in the bio. We'd be happy to have any and all new members. But until next time, guys, peace out.